I used to believe that all humans were created equally. I was alone one night, watching TV after switching channels for the millionth time. I decided to turn my laptop and browse the wonders of the interweb. You see, this was my first mistake. I'm a huge fan of creepypastas and anything scary. On that night, I came across a video telling true stories about the deep web. Being a huge fan of horrors, I obviously already knew about the infamous deeper part of the internet where you can witness a child pornography and learn how to cook the perfect human. I wasn't into anything like this, but the sheer mystery of the deep web intrigued me, so I decided to look up YouTube videos and websites on how to visit it. This, sadly, was my second mistake of the night. After finally finding a video that turned out to be real, I had cracked the deep web, and no surprise the story was all true. There were websites that had black market sales, racist chat sites, and child porn. But there was one website that got me intrigued, snuff.jpg. I entered the website and was greeted by a chat room. I can still remember some of the things I read that night. I had seen films like Saw and Hostel, but stuff these people were thinking about on a whole new other level. A message popped up. It read, "Hey newbie." I immediately thought he was talking to me, but how did he know I was here? "Would you like to see something neat?" he asked. My curiosity got the better of me, and after that moment of thinking, I replied, "Sure." Thinking, what could he post that was that bad? Like I've said, I'm used to seeing torture scenes and horror movies. I couldn't prepare myself for what I was about to see. It was a picture of a woman laying on the floor. Her face was covered in red, her hair had been pulled out, and her skin pulled off. It took me a moment to realize this woman was staring at me. I understood it was a picture, but I paused to catch my breath. Oh God, this woman somehow was still alive. Her body was mutilated beyond recognition, grotesque. I could see in her eyes that she was still very much alive. My first thought should have been to dial 911 and call the police, except I replied, "How could you, you monster?" I screamed to myself. Within seconds he replied, "Do you want me to finish her?" I suddenly wrote, "No, please, don't," and clicked send. "Your wish is my command," he replied. Out of nowhere, a video came on my screen. It was of the woman. I could hear her breathing. She was definitely still alive. A hammer came thrusting to the side of the video, splitting the woman's legs open. I'll never forget the screamings she made throughout my laptop speakers. "You bastard!" I quickly replied. "You said you wouldn't hurt her." "No, I didn't," he replied. "I simply gave you a choice. You chose to keep her alive, and I thank you for that." "Are you enjoying the show?" he said to the camera. It took me a few minutes to realize, but there are people watching this. The viewer count was to the top right corner, and every second was rising. I couldn't believe the people were watching this. But then again, so was I thought. It had been 20 minutes since the video started, but not once did I attempt to stop watching and turn my laptop off. Maybe I was as bad as all the others, I asked myself. I was stuck in a gaze asking myself this question for over 10 minutes. I didn't even realize that the broadcast had ended. Was the woman dead, or perhaps she made it out alive? These were questions at the time I didn't even consider asking myself, except all I kept thinking about was how much I enjoyed it. From this day, my views of mankind have changed. I started to believe everyone was evil in their own way. Some would disobey laws, others would cause pain. Me? All I needed was a webcam.